Hi, I am Janice Florent, Technology Coordinator in the Center for the Advancement of Teaching and Faculty Development. This video is one in a series of videos used in our FACTS 2024 Summer Seminar. In this video, I will talk about the limitations of AI writing detection. In this video, I will compare several different AI writing detectors. First, we'll look at Turnitin. Turnitin's similarity score and AI writing indicator are two different things. The similarity score represents the percentage of a submitted paper that exactly matches content found on the internet in one of Turnitin's databases or matches another student's paper. Turnitin's AI writing indicator shows the percentage of qualifying text within the submission that is identified as likely to be AI generated. The AI writing indicator's percentage does not represent an exact match of any content. It represents a percentage of the qualifying text that is likely generated by AI. You will see the AI indicator in the toolbar when viewing similarity reports. In this example, the AI writing indicator shows that 4% of the qualifying text is likely AI generated. You, as the instructor, can see the AI indicator, but the AI indicator is not visible to students. When you click on the AI indicator, the AI writing detection report will open in a new window so you can see the text that Turnitin has flagged. The left-hand panel shows the document with the likely AI-generated text highlighted in blue. At the top of the right-hand panel, you will see the percentage of qualifying text that has been determined to be likely AI-generated. In this example, where the AI detection report shows that 4% of the text is flagged as likely to be AI generated, there is an asterisk alongside the percentage. The asterisk is alerting us to the potential that the flagged text could be a false positive because of the low percentage score. The AI writing detection report's frequently asked questions addresses many of the commonly asked questions. For example, it explains that the AI writing indicator has a higher incidence of false positives when the percentage is less than 20%. In other words, human written text is more likely to be flagged as AI written when the indicator is less than 20%. Because of this, when the percentage is low, it will be marked with an asterisk to draw your attention to it. Also, Turnitin's large language model only processes qualifying text in the form of long-form writing. Long-form writing is individual sentences contained in paragraphs that make up a longer piece of written work, such as an essay, a dissertation, or an article. Non-qualifying text, such as bullet points and annotated bibliographies, will not be processed and can create a disparity between the submission highlights and the percentage shown. Sometimes false positives can include lists without a lot of structural variation, text that literally repeats itself, or text that has been paraphrased without developing new ideas. In a longer document with a mix of authentic writing and AI-generated text, it can be difficult to exactly determine where the AI writing begins and original writing ends. I wanted to see which text would be flagged as AI-generated using the same document in different AI writing detectors. So I submitted our FACTS 2024 Request for Proposal document to several AI writing detectors and compared the results. Here's the first page of the RFP. Page 1 of the document has one paragraph that is AI generated. You will see below the paragraph we have a note indicating that the paragraph was written by a large language model. So what happens when I submit this document to Turnitin to be checked? The AI writing indicator shows that there is 0% AI generated writing in this document. I know this is not true because one of the paragraphs was, in fact, AI generated. Recall in the frequently asked questions, Turnitin addressed this mix of authentic writing and AI generated text, saying that it can be difficult to exactly determine where AI writing begins and original writing ends. This must be the case here. One comment we sometimes get from instructors is that other AI writing detectors are better than Turnitin. Usually CopyLeaks is one of the AI writing detectors that is mentioned. So I decided to submit the same document to CopyLeaks to see what it thought about the AI writing in the RFP. Notice CopyLeaks came to the same conclusion as Turnitin. There is 0% AI writing in the document. Next, I decided to take the paragraph that I know has AI generated writing and run it through undetectable.ai. Undetectable.ai advertises that they have an advanced AI detector and humanizer. When that single paragraph is analyzed, undetectable.ai reports that the AI detection likelihood is 0% human written for GPT-0, Writer, CopyLeaks, Sapling, Content at Scale, and Zero GPT. Also, there would be a 50% human written likelihood for OpenAI and Crossplay. My next experiment was to add the first few sentences of the RFP along with the AI generated paragraph and run that through undetectable.ai to see what the results would be. So now I have about 50% human written text and 50% AI generated text for testing purposes. As you can see, when I check for AI writing, my overall results from undetectable.ai is that my content appears to be human written. My last experiment was to submit the RFP to Zero GPT to check for AI writing. As you can see, Zero GPT has determined that 61.94% of the document is likely AI generated. No AI writing detection software can predict with 100% certainty that something was written by AI. AI text detection software may generate false positives and false negatives. It may incorrectly identify fully human written text as AI generated text. In Turnitin's AI writing detection report, you will see that Turnitin has a disclaimer posted that says the AI writing assessment may misidentify both human and AI generated text, and the AI report should not be the sole basis for adverse actions against a student. You will see this type of disclaimer on all AI writing detectors. So what can you do? You will find in Turnitin's AI writing detection report a section with some frequently asked questions, resources, and guides. One resource that you will find is this guide for approaching AI generated text with 11 strategies for educators to consider. There are strategies like reworking your academic integrity policy and deciding on what is and is not acceptable for your assignments, setting expectations and motivating your students by giving them tasks worth doing. Check your assignment prompts by running them through an AI writing assistant, adjusting your prompts to incorporate authentic situations and personal stories. Require students to provide sources and citations. Focus on critical thinking, collect outlines and drafts. Help your students to become AI literate. In this infographic by Sarah Eaton, she states the covert or deceptive use of any kind of detection tools is antithetical to assessing student work with integrity. If we expect students to act with integrity, then educators must model ethical behavior themselves. If you're going to use writing detection tools, Sarah suggests that you check to ensure that detection tools are permitted by your institution and your department. Declare the use of any detection tools in writing in your syllabus and have an open and honest conversation with your students on how you plan to use them so students are not surprised. Be upfront and clear. Use proactive measures to reduce academic dishonesty rather than reactive measures that rely on AI detectors. You can find additional recordings and resources referenced in our FACTS 2024 summer seminar on our wiki at catwiki.zula.edu/facts2024.